Hello everyone. Today, finally, I'm going to show you my perfume collection. I know that you've been waiting so long for this and I really took my time. I have to tell you, most of my fragrances are niche fragrances because that's what I enjoy wearing. I want to be special. If you haven't figured that out already, how special I am with these nails, and I just want to be different. So I'm going to try and do a bit of a chronological review of brief tiny review of my fragrances, starting with what I believe are the first and going through and finishing with what I last received from Tiziana Terenzi Perfumes, 5 special fragrances that I am loving to bits. But let's not get ahead of ourselves and let me think what one of the first perfumes that I ever wore was. I think this Shalimar Parfum Initial by Guerlain. I had this in a smaller 30 milliliter bottle and I loved it so much that in 2014 I also bought this one. Guerlain, of course, is so special and refined and unique, and this fragrance is like nothing else. There's a lot of rose and musk, but while I love the Parfum Initial, I don't like the regular Shalimar. Also quite an old fragrance. My first ever niche fragrance, Tom Ford Black Orchid. There's a review of this fragrance on my channel. Many people came to see my opinion. The sound was not great and they got aggravated. This is to this day one of my favorites, and when it runs out I will repurchase. I don't even know how much I have left because it's difficult to figure it out in this light. Tom Ford Black Orchid is like no other fragrance. Even though I got many others, I guess they're all unique. I will definitely repurchase this because it's such a complex scent that changes very much. In the beginning it smells very bitter, and as time passes it projects into a very floral, feminine orchid fragrance. Also from way before, this is I think my third or fourth like this. This is Narciso Rodriguez, for her the Eau de Parfum, if I'm not mistaken. It's not written anywhere, but you can check online, I guess. There is also a black one, which I think is the Eau de Toilette. For a very long time, I would buy the fragrances that one of my friends always wore because I felt that we had similar taste. And this is one that I smelled on her more than 10 years ago. And then my husband bought for me at least 3 of these because he knew I loved the very pungent and acidic flavor of Narciso Rodriguez. I do enjoy the pink one more than the black one. Also, this one has more staying power. I appreciate it when a fragrance brand has a different concentration of ingredients in their respective eau de toilette, eau de cologne, or eau de parfum. Generally, my fragrances are eau de parfum or perfume extracts. Another fairly old one is Opium from Yves Saint Laurent. Well, my memory about this is that I remember it from very long ago, and I always thought it to be a perfume for older women. And then I received it as a gift from one of my friends, and surprisingly enough, it suits me so well. This is intense, complex, overpowering. When I have a business meeting, I wear this because I know I'm going to catch everyone's attention. Not for the faint of heart, and I would say it's a fragrance for women with darker hair. Something my husband got me in the first year of living in Romania. This is Dior Addict Eau de Parfum, 100 milliliter. Again, very complex and very sweet. I still remember it. He bought this as a Valentine's Day gift that year, and actually I asked him to check this one out. This is again something my friend used to wear. And also Coco Noir from Coco Chanel. He did not like Chanel. I still want to buy it. I think it's very similar with Black Orchid. But my husband never liked it, so I never got that fragrance. Dior Addict is very sweet, also a bit of orchid and vanilla. It is again a very, very persistent fragrance with a very heavy sillage, like people can smell you on a range. It's sweet, maybe people would say sickly sweet, but I love sickly sweet. I love very strong scents. Also extremely versatile. It changes. I wear this when I wear pink or light colors. I find it more of a day fragrance, at least for me. Chronological order. I think this is also from 2015 or 16 that my husband bought it. He bought it exactly the year that it launched, so I don't remember. Mongerlan, very similar to Dior, but less complex. The Dior Addict has more layers. Mongerlan is a bit more simple. Again, there's a lot of vanilla and sweetness and musk. If you're into something like this, you're gonna enjoy it. Something I appreciate in fragrance is a see-through bottle, so that I know how much I have left. You see, I didn't use very much of this because in a way it was too simple for me. I wear it just a bit. I spritz left and right when I don't want to be intrusive, when I have nothing to prove, when I'm just minding my business. Judging by how much I used, it seems that I rarely enjoy that, and I prefer to be the center of attention whenever I walk into a room. This actually is quite old. Pure Poison by Dior. Again, very sweet. Again, orchid and musk. Eau de Parfum. I've had this since 2013, and there's still a bit in it. Also very musky. I love wearing this, but I apply a lot because I just enjoy how seductive it is, like pure poison. first niche fragrances I bought, 100 milliliter from Giorgio Armani. I bought this in Holland in a department store called the Bijenkorf in Rotterdam. They had a sample in Den Haag, The Hague, but they didn't have the perfume in stock. So I went to Rotterdam. This was again 2014, I think. And this, to me, it smells like beeswax and honeycomb. And although it is not a very complex fragrance, it is indeed very distinct. One of my friends says this smells like church. Well, myrrh is one type of resin that the three magi brought as a gift to Jesus when he was born. It's a very expensive, fragrant substance. This one is so sweet that it goes very well mixed with Tom Ford. They even look similar. Black Orchid. Something else I would really repurchase. I don't know how much I have left. I feel I have maybe so much, one finger left. This brings back so many nice memories. It's a summer fragrance. Tom Ford Orchid Soleil. I have until here from it. I'm not sure you can see it. My husband bought this for me the year it was launched. I think it was 2016. This is a very controversial fragrance, and that's why I love it. It starts off smelling very pungent, almost like onions. Some people described it as a smell of tamales. I never had tamales, so I wouldn't know. I'm someone who loves coriander and all sorts of exotic flavors. Again, a fragrance that changes a lot. It smells in a certain way in the first 20 minutes, then it begins smells differently, like orchids. There's not so much vanilla in this, perhaps towards the end. Really special and gorgeous. I don't think it's a summer fragrance, even though it's called Orchid Soleil. I would wear it all the time. And the bottle. How beautiful is this? The first fragrance from Tiziana Terenzi that I ever bought. It's called Ecstasy. I bought this in 2017 in the airport in Romania in a shop called Obsentum, which I think is one of the few retailers that sell Tiziana Terenzi in Romania. Now this again smells like church. It smells like incense and roses and lots of oud. It is a genderless fragrance, which means it can be worn by both men and women. It smells great on me and it smells great on my husband. Really interesting and beautiful. And you see, similar to Armani in what the packaging is concerned. Tom Ford Noir de Noir. I bought this in Dubai in 2017 in cosmetics company outlet. It was a very good price. It was like 30% of the normal price. This is Eau de Parfum 50 milliliter. It does remind me a lot of Tiziana Terenzi Ecstasy. A very deep, dark, pungent, complex. You shouldn't wear it if you are insecure. This is a fragrance for people who know who they are, they know what they want, and they know that they're going places. Really special, not discreet. Everybody will smell you. This is from the Tom Ford Private Blend, much more expensive than these, but these are also very expensive. Tiziana Terenzi Vele. I received this as a PR gift from the brand, and I want to thank Paolo and Tiziana for everything that they ever sent me, because I really adore their fragrances. And if you want to check out my review of this, it's available on my channel. It's a summer fragrance. It's fresh. It screams Brazil, tropical, mango, fruity. Very different from what I would normally wear. But coconut. I really love wearing this in summertime. I cannot wait for summertime. I got this as a swap with my friend Denisa. I had received another fragrance from Tiziana Terenzi that I found too faint for my taste. It was called Eclipse. Very nice in the spirit of Guerlain L'instant Magique. And I really preferred this one, and since she got a gold rose oud from them, which is a lot of rose and a lot of wood, I wanted to have it, so we swapped, and I'm in love. I could put this on bread and butter and eat it. I think from all of them, this is my favorite. Did I say this is my favorite? I have many others that are my favorites. Fabulous fragrance, gold rose oud. I have to start putting some of them back. This I got from my husband as a gift. He could not find 100 milliliter because it was sold out. It's Creed Aventus for her. Very fresh, very feminine. It could be discreet if you apply just a bit. Very special fragrance, also very suitable for springtime. This speaks springtime to me. Louboutin Trouble in Heaven. This is something that smells very nice. It's 30 milliliter, 1 ounce, and something that looks great. I mean, check out the beautiful bottle. However, it doesn't last more than 2 hours on me, and for a fragrance that is so expensive, that's such a pity. And then from Tiziana Terenzi we have Stramonio. Inspired by Lucrezia Borgia. I mean, seriously, check out the packaging. This is Jimson weed in English, Stramonio. It's very subtle, seductive, and complex. More of a day fragrance, I would say. They say all the fragrances made by Tiziana Terenzi are genderless. I do find this very feminine. I don't really agree with that. But then we have also from the Canto collection, Ericina, which is floral, fruity, seductive, complex, great sillage. Not something I would have expected from a green fragrance, but it's delicious. If you're into fruity stuff, this is a must try. I also have the Lince, which is beautiful. I mean, can you see all this packaging from Tiziana Terenzi, how delicious it is? Lince smells like licorice and absinthe. I'm going to review all these. I find it also a bit of a summery fragrance. Then Spirito Fiorentino red, my favorite color. Beautiful, feminine, powerful, but the sillage is not as great as rose gold oud. Really special. They say in the description of the fragrance that they gave me in PR that this is special and it takes time to know it. No, it was love at first sight. And my last Tiziana Terenzi fragrance, Caput Mundi. This to me is super masculine. It's black pepper. My husband loves wearing it. I tried it. It's not for me. It does change into something more feminine, but over time. This was a short overview of my perfume collection. I think there are 21 in total. I hope you enjoyed. I forgot about this. Garuda Julemad, seductive, delicious for men and women. Oud, saffron, rum. If you love being in the center of attention, buy this one. Garuda. That's it for now. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you will have a wonderful day. And I hope that you enjoyed my video. Tell me which perfume do you have from all these, or which are you considering now after you watch my video.